Great Grand Rising. This is your humble servant trader, Mark with a C Blake. It is my plum-pleasing pleasure to be here with you this morning on this very awesome Wednesday. Please do forgive me if I sound a bit congested. Yes, I am fighting something. Been fighting something, and hopefully I'll kick it soon. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am here nevertheless because I am grateful for the opportunity to share this skill set with each and every single one of you. If you're joining us on YouTube now, watching the replay, or if you're watching live, I want to thank you also for your time. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to smash that like button and share this information far and wide, because there's so many people out there who would love to get their hands on this kind of information. Just how can you take control over your own personal finances and multiply money in the largest financial market in the world? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on over and let's get started. Let's go on over to forexfactory.com and let's get started, shall we? All right. So we want to start off first and foremost by looking at, oh, by the way, guys, I want to also stress that this is by no means financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. All right. Trading involves risk. Past results do not guarantee future results. All right. Past results do not guarantee future results. Now, I have the filter on right now to only show me high impact news. But if you turn on the filter and apply it to show everything, you'll see everything. Today being Wednesday, January the 17th, you're going to see we have GBP 2 o'clock a.m. red. All right, that was this morning at 2 o'clock a.m. We had Euro doing something at 2:45. That was low impact. Have annual meetings. What's the WEF? I don't know what WEF is, and it's day 3. I haven't been paying attention to that. In order to find that information out, simply click on the folder and it will bring up the information. The WEF annual meetings are held in Davos and attended by central bankers, prime ministers, finance ministers, trade ministers, wow, and business leaders from over 90 countries. It stands for World Economic Forum. Wow, how did I not know that? We're not looking at the currency. It isn't? I thought I shared it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate it. All right, so the WEF, World Economic Forum, so that's been going on. You might want to get up to date with that. Over here, we are technical traders. We don't really so much focus on the fundamentals of the market. But we do know that it's important because it can change the direction, the dynamics of the market when we are trading. So World Economic Forum has day 3 of their meetings going on. At 8:30 a.m. we're going to be seeing USD core retail sales and retail sales going on. So pay close attention to that. 8:30 when the market opens. And 7:30 p.m. AUD employment change unemployment rate. All right. Let's swing on now over to the currency strength meter. Currency strength meter are very important to us here on Profits Before Sunrise because it helps us to identify the direction of the market even before we get there. Very, very important piece of tool right here. We usually trade three different pairs: Euro USD, Euro, USD, and AUD, three different currencies. Okay. If you've been following us, you would know that we focus on only those three currencies. When you pair them up, you get currencies like Euro USD, which you guys can see is only a 1 bar difference in moving to the upside. So we make that Euro USD green. All right, next thing is EURJPY, major move to the upside. We're going to look at that one first. That's also green. Why? Because the first currency is greater than the second currency. Once you have that first currency being greater than the second currency, you should be going up. If the second currency is greater than the first, you should be going down. And then we have USDJPY. USD, then JPY. USD being stronger, therefore going up, right? So EURJPY has 5 bar difference. USDJPY has 4. So I'm going to focus on EJ before UJ, and then EU last, as it only has 1 bar difference. And they're all going up. AUDJPY is flat. AUDJPY is flat. AUD-USD is selling. Ladies and gentlemen, that AUD-USD trade last night smashed our stop loss. It just went from massively strong to in a couple of minutes, it was just massively weak. And I didn't see it until it had moved too far in, because this just switched up on us. Went from being a bullish trade right into being a bearish trade as soon as we got in. So 30 pips down the tank, don't worry about it. It's one of those things. If you were just listening to the book, you'll know that you need to learn how to deal with those trades. All right. So let's swing on over to TradingView. Now, again, if you guys are new to the channel, you have not been watching us for quite some time, this is TradingView. TradingView is an analytical tool that we use to analyze the markets. We analyze many different currencies, many different underlying assets on this, like stocks and crypto and Forex and indices and precious metals. We do it all right here on TradingView. So as suggested, we're going to start off first with EJ. Oh, wow. Yesterday's trade really rocketed, guys. That would have cleared leverage plus binary. The move came off the floor here as we suggested, right? That was yesterday morning when we had looked at the market. Let's go ahead and delete this though and get started fresh. Time now is 5:13, 5:15 candle is coming up. And we can see where the price is pulling back. We had a big push up, and now we have a pullback. Now, binary trading, ladies and gentlemen, is much different than leverage trading. We're going to be doing binary trading. And when doing binary trading, the thing that we look for is a reversal, right? We look for a reversal. In the market, you usually find a trend. And when you find a trend, you can ride that trend until it's exhausted in one direction. Now with us, with EJ being Euro being stronger than the Japanese yen, we're looking to take the market up. So it's a matter of time before we see a push up here. Now we need to identify where that push up could be coming from. This was the last impulse that we had in the market. It surged from this high, creating this resistance, and it surged down low to this floor. But the last place that it broke was this resistance level here. the one I'm drawing across now. And as we surged through it, we came back up to retest it, and we're now dropping. I need to identify a turnaround, which I'm suspecting could come here, or we could break out of here, head to the upside, right? Or we could break out of here and continue heading to the upside. With where we are now, the one that seems more likely would have to be something down here, all right? If we turn around here and push up, then there's no trade that we can get into, because when we're getting into our trades based on how we trade, guys, we're waiting on an overbought or oversold condition. What does that mean, Mark? It means that price needs to come down to this green line on the RSI. So I'm going to set an alert there to let me know when it's there. Okay. Is there anywhere in between this impulse to the upside where we could get a rejection? Sure. I see somewhere over here. Sometimes you need to look left to get it right. Okay, so we're already getting an alert, and that's the area that I'm seeing. We could possibly be retesting this area to also go up. All right, so you want to be prepared for that scenario as well. So we're looking at multiple scenarios here. Okay, we're looking at multiple scenarios there. Hold on, guys. Right? So we patiently wait for price to come on back down. We already got the alert, so anytime now we could get that move. We trade every 5 minutes on every 5 minute candle. So we could be looking at a 520, possible 525 trade opportunity. Okay. So let's just wait to see if we're gonna get that. In the meantime, between time, while we wait for that to happen, it's 5:18. We have a couple of minutes. Let me go over to USDJPY and see if we're finding anything. So price has broken this level, So if we're gonna get a rejection here and a turnaround, it will have to be off this area here or this area here. See, we look for the peaks, guys, the peaks and the valleys. Those are areas of supply and demand, support and resistance. You can see that we're turning up right now. It is now 5:18. So this was a 5 minute candle right here. All right, you can see the indecision happening right now. So as price gets into this zone, be on guard, be prepared to look at USDJPY. All right, so it is now 5:19. I'm looking at the 1 minute over here on my broker screen, and I'm seeing that price is flattening out. Let's see what happens here. Bear in mind that USD is greater than JPY on the currency strength meter. USD had an arrow, but it's now gone. So let's wait for the 525 candle, which is here now. Let me go ahead and set my 1 minute timer. So USDJPY, 3 minutes on the clock. No, 519 is here. So we're not yet at 520. How did I see 520? Oh, my computer time is telling me 5:20. T. Almost got me in trouble right there. So I'm looking at my broker screen for my time, and I'm looking at trading view for my time. Almost got in trouble there. So the new candlestick is about to start in 3, 2, 1, new candlestick. Now we look for the movement to the upside. So 3 minutes is on the clock, and we're going to wait to see if we're going to get that convincing candle, which is pushing up right now on the 1 minute time frame. As you guys can see, 1 minute and the 5 minute. 1 minute is already almost overbought, so you want to be careful with your risk here. Be very careful with your risk here because the 1 minute is already overbought. All right, already overbought, so be careful. Waiting on the 5 minute to close to see if we're gonna have a positive up candle. We're just at the zone. We're consolidating on the 1 minute. So be very careful about this one, guys. All right, 58 in 3, 2, 1. That's the closing. Convincing candle. Although it is, what kind of a candlestick is this, guys? Dropped in the chat. Dropped in the chat. What kind of candlestick is this? And where do you want to see this candlestick? You want to see this candlestick on the top of an uptrend to shift it into a downtrend. What kind of a candlestick is it? Dropped in the chats, guys. Dropped in the chat. Shooting star. There you go, Basmat. There you go. All right, so price is pushing down into the zone now. As you can see, the 1 minute was not prepared. So I hope you guys went light if you went in as instructed, guys. Hope you went in light because as you can see, price pushed further down into the zone of that shooting star. And now the 1 minute and the 5 minute is more in alignment. Now this looks like a much better trade opportunity. All right, once you see the 5 minute and the 1 minute in alignment, that's what you want to see. Okay, you don't want to see the 1 minute up here and the 5 minute down here. That's not such an amazing trade opportunity. You want to see both of them, how you just saw the 1 minute oversold and the 5 minute oversold. Those two together in a zone at your correct timing, that's what yields a clean, nice trade entry. All right. All right, so while that titivates, let's go back to EURJPY. All right, so EURJPY is in the zone. All right, so we're looking at another time for EJ. So we're looking at 525 for EJ. Right now it's 523. You can see that she is still selling, right, on the 5 minute and the 1 minute, still pushing down. So if she breaks this level, we could be going for the lower level here, like we have here. Okay. So let's just be patient. Let's be patient. Patience is the key. All right, so while we're patiently waiting on that, let's look at EURUSD. We haven't looked at that as yet. Let's look at EURUSD. Oh, look at this from yesterday. This was nice. This was nice, guys. All right, look at this. EURUSD, we had no change of character. Had no change of character. Price came up as expected, hit the zone, and then tanked. Hit it a second time, hit the change of character to the T. Look at that. Wow. Hit the change of character to the T and then dropped. Amazing. Nice. So EURUSD gave us some nice moves testing multiple times. Um, then she kind of leveled off. All right, no problem. So Euro USD, we have it as moving bullish. The way how she's moving now is not so much a break and retest pattern, but more so a pullback of the fids. All right, so from low point here to high point here, we had a pullback of 70.6 area. So I would suspect that we might get a pullback of the 61.8, 76, 70.6 area here as well. So that's not a trade I'm going to be looking at right away. Okay. Not going to be looking at that right now at all. All right. So let's go back to EJ. Oh, just starting to push up. Let's see where we are at. 3 minutes on the clock. You'll be ending at 5:29. Oh man. I missed that one right there. Well, 5:25. This is the new candlestick that we're on. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get in that position. We had a major candle here, a major push up on the 1 minute, but I got in for that position. Let's see if we're gonna have this pullback. There could be a pullback to fill this gap, but we have momentum right now as we're getting the turn. You guys can see it actually didn't stretch down to the floor. It turned right here as we had expected for the first one. But the first one kind of closed in the zone. The second one here was the correct timing, which is 5:25. So if you took this one and took an L, I hope you took this second one for a possible win. All right. Remember, I told you guys go light on your risk on this one because it wasn't looking too clean. But this one here was looking much better. 1 minute crossed, 5 minute crossed, and that one was looking clean. It sure was. I hope you guys took that with me. I did count it down and tell you when I got in. All right, so you guys can see that that really rocketed away from entry. Again, this was the 5:24. This was the 5:25. I'm in it for 3 minutes. I'm gonna hope that price continues to push and it's not too much exhausted as the 1 minute is now overbought. I see some clears over here. I see some clears on the EJ. I see some clears on AJ, cleared UJ, cleared EJ and UJ. What's UJ doing? Let's see. Ooh. Missed this one, guys. Missed this one. 5:25. Big push up here. Now, this is what you want to see at the bottom of a downtrend, right? Remember, we looked at this yesterday, the shooting star. I mean, the hammerhead or hangman. We saw this yesterday. That was good. That was good. So nice catch, guys. J Max, nice catch. Nice catch, Linda. I see you guys. I see you guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome sauce. All right, cool beans. So let's see what, and you said AJ as well. Let me look at AJ real quick. Oh, nice. AJ pushed off the middle of the 50 here. Gotcha. Gotcha. That was sweet. Nice. All right, so EJ is just about to clear. All right, so I just got the clear on EJ. I hope you guys were able to clear that with me. I'll show you guys the exact move. Here it is, entry right here. 1, 2, 3 minutes, and we're done. 3 minutes and we're done, guys. My exit was right there. So some people might call this scalping. It might be not might, it is a type of scalping when you go in the market and get right back out real quick with your profits. and you do it frequently. For us, within the time frame that we have for the hour, we only do it for 3 minutes within an hour. We could get anywhere from 1 to 3 trades off, right? Um, and that is because we wait on specific setups. Without those setups, we just simply don't take the trade. All right. So I see you guys also cleared with me, cleared the EJ, cleared the UJ. Wonderful. So you can see she's on the move to the upside right now. Okay. Now, here is why, for those of you who are on Profits After Dark, I want to use this for a quick lesson. The reason why I wouldn't be quick to take this for leverage, ladies and gentlemen, to take it all the way up, is because I'm not quite sure that the retracement is done. Yes, we took the trade because overall our external trade is going up. Our external trade is going up, but we're on a retracement right now. You guys see that? We're on a retracement right now. We're moving down. As a result, I don't want to take a leverage position that is not confirming that I'm moving up, right? I want to be in on the trend moving up versus getting in when I'm moving down. Does that make sense, guys? And that's somewhat kind of what happened to the AUD trade last night. We would have gotten in, like, let's say here, right, to take it up, but we did not break or have a change of character to signal to us that we're changing from a downtrend into an uptrend. Does that make sense? If it does, drop a 444 in the chat. You want to be in an uptrend. If you're catching a trade like this, it has to be at the total bottom. It would have to be like you'd have to be exhaust the downtrend to start pushing up. That's a reversal trade. That's not a continuation trade on the trend. It's a reversal trade trying to catch the reverse. That's a whole different ball game. All right, whole different ball game. So be aware of that. I see those fours. Don't worry, we'll talk about it later tonight. But this is not the leverage position you want to take. You want to ensure that you have momentum to the upside first. You want to break structure, like say break this structure and have a change of character to the upside, and then you're good to go. For all I know, this impulse might retrace for a long while because this is the floor of the impulse move right here. And if you're looking at the fibs, you could literally pull back all the way down to here before you get ready to get up. And guess what? It correlates with this zone. You see that? The 61.8 correlates with that zone on the bigger time frame. So this could have been the peak that needs to be broken, that needs to be retested. You get in for a buy here for leverage, but it has some time to come back down. We cleared for binary, but that is because we only need a reaction. We only need a reaction and we need to get it right in the 5 minutes, which we did. Price did drop back down, but we caught the reaction. That's what we are looking for. That's what we've trained for. That's why we're snipers in the market, because we get trades like this. All right. So kudos to you guys for being able to execute. Let's go back to USDJPY. This is another trade that you would have caught perfectly. Remember, we were looking at this zone or this zone. Unfortunately, I neglected to draw my arrows, which I normally do, to help indicate the direction we're taking the trade, because I don't take things for granted, ladies and gentlemen. I want you guys to be sure. See, confidence leads to success. Self-confidence leads to success in every walk of life. It's no different here. I want to help build your self-confidence in your decision-making skills when it comes on to your market structure. So you are sure when you pull the trigger, right? I draw these arrows to help to identify that. I draw these circles to help identify that. So you know I'm sure. I'm not guessing where I'm taking the trade, okay? Is it here? Is it there? Or where am I going to take it? No, I'm taking it right here on the reaction of this floor. If she breaks through, which she possibly can push back down again and then test this area, that's the move up. Now, I could attempt a leverage trade here. I wouldn't attempt it here. I'd attempt it here. Why? Because that could be a solid turnaround area. Put your stop loss tight. If you're wrong, you're out, right? The only way I'd be doing a leverage position here is I would have to get my change of character right here. And you guys know how to do it, right? I'd have to get my change of character there and get a retest. Then I could potentially look at the move. But as we are right now, this could push right back up to do what? Test this floor and head right back on down until she's ready to turn, right? Push right back on up, back to this structure, this structural level, this resistance, continue pushing down until she's exhausted that retracement and she's once again ready to ride. Okay? I hope that's clear. 1 second, guys. All right. So that's USDJPY. And again, please forgive the nasalness, the stuffiness, guys. Does not make for a good listening a good listening experience, but I'm doing my very best, guys. Doing my very best. All right, so Euro USD is starting to come on further down. Again, if we're looking at this idea, I'm more looking at a fib move versus a break and retest. Somebody says, why, Mark? Because I'm not really getting a solid structure from these impulses. I could look to the left to get it right off of this one here. We're currently there right now, but that is still in alignment with the 61.8. So the RSI on the Euro USD is pretty much now oversold. We're pretty much at the 61.8. The only thing I don't like about this is that we've crossed over the EMA. And it's an EMA that was showing us bearish momentum, selling pressure. And for price to just kind of taper off now, we could be seeing a reverse to push back up. But nevertheless, we want the reaction. So there's a possible reaction in this zone right now. Okay. Possible reaction in this zone between the 61.8 and the 79. So anywhere here, I'm looking to see price react to head to the upside. And that would be another trade opportunity if you choose to do so. I normally take one trade a day, guys. I take one solid trade. I keep my money in the bank and I keep it moving until the next opportunity next tomorrow. So I won't be taking any more trades. I'm going to keep my money in my pocket and I'm going to wave goodbye to the markets and say, ta-ta, thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. But if you feel like you want to try out this Euro USD, feel free to do it on your demo if you want to maintain or keep your profits. If you're behind and you still want to take it, go ahead, knock yourselves out. But I'm going to sit this one out, okay? So price is dropping on down. It's back into the 61.8, 70.6, not back into, it's first entering into it. And if these lines are too confusing for you, let me take that off. And so all we're waiting for now is the turn. The RSI is nicely lined up. We could get a 540 or possibly 545. You guys know that we like the 545 more than anything else. But given where we are right now, possibility is that we could turn around at the 540, now being 538. So we've cycled through the pairs already. EJ we cleared. That already gave us a move, possibly setting up for a second move. USDJPY, I know you guys cleared this. That was an amazing run up. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. You guys independently took this one of me, and that is powerful. Very powerful. I'm not sure if you guys know how powerful that is. For those of you who are on YouTube, we're talking about students, individuals who would have never had any form of past experience with the financial markets, they're now able to come in and trade independently. That's powerful, guys. Um, I am really happy for each and every single one of you. Everyone who is able to do that, kudos to you. All right. Kudos to you. It shows growth. It shows growth. It shows that you guys are understanding the charts and you are picking out the winners. All right, you're picking out the winners. So great job, guys. Great job. What's going on here now? So, stand by, guys. All right, we should be back. So yeah, so you guys took that independently of me, and I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to share this skill with you guys. If you all would like to learn more about the strategy that we're currently using right now, it's called Ready, Set, Go. And it's pretty darn fire if you ask me. You get ready, which is what you saw us do. You get set, which means you set up your markets, you set up your charts, not your markets, you set up the charts, you set up your broker, you make sure everything is set, you set up the trade idea, and then when you go is when you're getting ready to execute. Each one of those is a very critical component of Ready, Set, Go. Getting ready is very important. What do you do before you trade? Pre-trade, right? What do you do before trade, like our currency strength meter, our Forex factory? Open up your broker, making sure your investment amount is correct, making sure that the payout that you want is correct, making sure that everything is ready for you to set it up. So you now get ready, which we did, then you set up the trade. That's what we did here by looking at structure, looking at the market, and just getting everything set up. And then go is when we literally execute. There are a couple of things that you must see, like we discussed earlier today. You want to see the RSI lined up. You want to see, the timing lined up. You want to see the zones lined up. You want to see some things. We have a list of like 6 to 7 things that we look at for Ready, Set, Go in order for us to pull the trigger. All right, when we're ready to go. So if you guys would like to learn more about Ready, Set, Go, just comment down below Ready, Set, Go, or just comment ready, and we'll be glad to reach out to you. Or you can reach out to me via WhatsApp. I answer my WhatsApps throughout the day. If you're interested in learning this skill, do hit us up. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is now 5:43. Let's just continue scanning and see if there is anything of interest to us. See, right now, USDJPY is definitely at the resistance right here, okay? And you have some people that will take this trade down and win, and no problem. Uh, that would be going with this internal trend going down, okay? Because you have high here, you have a high here, you have a, could be going back down here. And you're going to continue doing that until you get that shift. That's not our style of trading, right? But I'm just pointing out to you the possibilities are endless when you are sure and you are into your what they call your mojo, when you have your stuff working right. But that's not how we trade here. We are moving up because it's a bullish market. It's a bullish market. You see, we're moving up. Our opportunity was here and we got in, we took it. Opportunities here, get in, take it. Guys, it's gonna continue to move. You're gonna say, but Mark, how do you know when it's gonna turn around? That's not your concern. Okay? You don't worry about when this is gonna turn. That's not your concern. Okay? The market has been trending up since January the 12th. All right, since January the 12th, we've been on this nice uptrend. We had a pullback here. Right? You had a pullback there. You had another impulse there. You see what I'm talking about, guys? This impulse started the 8th of January. You had another retracement from here to here. You see that, guys? These are the external, man, I can't get into this right now. You're gonna have to sign up for the course for us to dive into market structure like this for you, to show you how the market moves. We don't have enough time here this morning. This morning, we're just trading our trade. You can see where you're making higher highs and higher lows. You're in an uptrend, right? These little in moves, these are the internal moves. This is the external move. Internal moves, external move, right? We're trending up. Mark, when is this going to end? I don't know. And I don't care. It's not my concern. I'm going to continue taking it until it's ready to turn. And when it starts to shift to the downside, then we will change structure. Okay? So that is that. I hope you guys found some value in that, because some people have a really warm time understanding the trend. Trends are trends are difficult sometimes, guys. So for us to really continue on this path, right, we need to break out of this area as well. And the time now is 5:47. I got into educational mode here instead of trading mode for a second. And that's simply because nothing is really setting up right now, and we took our trade already for the day. So this would be the move all the way up to here. And now we need to see a breakout of this area and a retest to continue this trend to the upside on the external. Okay, on the external. So this here needs to be broken like this was broken here. Whew, all right. Man. Stubborn. Stubborn situation. All right. Did you guys catch that? If that was good value, drop some dollar signs in the chat. Let me know. I think YouTube just got some free lessons there, man. Drop some emojis in the chat for that, guys, because that was fantastic. I like that breakdown. Uh, that's the floor right there. So this is the external move. This is the pullback, and we're just waiting for the next punch. Right? All right. You guys hear me loud and clear? Just looking at the chats here. Come on, people, let me know. Drop some dollar signs in the chat if that's some value. Wake up. Or don't tell me something making the money and I'm gone. Let's get back to EJ. I'm gonna stop put y'all to sleep. All right, so we're moving, right? Let me see if I can wake you guys up. Let me see if I can wake you guys up. Do 550. Okay, I see those dollar signs coming in. Oh, thank you. All right. I was just about to say, y'all are sleeping on me. Something ain't right.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Let's get it.
All right, so that's about it, guys. Here we go. You see price struggling at this level right here. Look at how many times she perfectly bounced off that, right? She gave us another move. Well, this is the move we took. She gave us another move right here after touching the RSI. That was a nice push to the upside. If you were focused on taking another trade, that would be it right there at 550, at 540, sorry. You had another push up just like we had here. See that? So that was a trade that we called. How did I find that zone? Two things. Two things. Number one, the most important thing was I used the fibs. From a low point to high point, we got the 61.8. Secondly, we looked left to get it right. We saw this zone here. Price broke it here, came back down, didn't quite catch it, but it came back down for a full 100 retracement of this impulse. This impulse here was a 100% pullback. Okay, right down to here. Then with this pullback, this impulse up, we saw the 61.8, and then the likelihood of it pulling all the way back 100%, which is why we had this move. Okay, so those were the two moves that we were looking at. And as we look into the future, we're looking to break this level, retest it, break that trend line. If possible, then we start shifting back to the upside again. Okay, so that's EJ. UJ. We had the move for UJ. We're having a break right now, so we have a change of character right now. So let's see how she moves for the rest of the day. That could be a nice possible push to the upside for a continuation of the trend. We got the move on Euro USD. Not sure how I missed it. That was from 540. Man, wasn't we just looking at this? It's happened so quickly. 510. Wow, I guess I was explaining. That totally slipped me as well. I was explaining. I was in teach mode. But look, so it came down to the T, gave us the push right out the area. Okay? You can't make this stuff up, guys. Just can't make this stuff up. So from low point to high point, you see the zone. It turned at the 70.6. You see, the reason why I love Profits Before Sunrise, especially the YouTube version on a Wednesday, is because you guys get to see what we study and talk about happen live. This is why our confidence in what we are doing is so high, because every day while we're trading, we see our strategy play out right before our very eyes. In order for you to really become profitable, the only thing that's left is for you to believe in yourself. That's all that's left for you to become a profitable trader. You have to believe in yourself. There's so much marking up that I can do, so much explanation that I can give. You have to believe for yourself. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, time is now 5:55. I had an amazing time breaking down the markets with you. But I got to jump back over now onto my session with my students because we got to get ready for today. So for those of you who are on YouTube, just want to say again, thank you for stopping on by. You can go ahead and feel free to watch this replay over and over and over again. But the truth is, what makes this work is going beyond the charts with Ready, Set, Go. To go beyond the charts, just drop in the chats already, and we'll show you how our mentorship program here works to get you into a profitable experience with the market. So with that being said, again, subscribe, hit the notification bell so whenever I'm on, you're notified, and share this information far and wide so many people can understand that we just do this in real life, all right, in real time.